Hi guys, my name is Borrodante. Let's unbox and check out Gaomon M106K. So this just came from China. Gaomon emailed me about a week or two ago. They asked me to review this middle-sized graphic tablet. So I looked it up. It's a very affordable one, so probably gonna be very interesting for a lot of you guys. So let's check it out, what's inside of this box. Alright, I can see a glove. We'll try it out in a moment. Okay, web links to download the manual, and here's the main guy. Wow, it looks a lot more fancy with these buttons and all that than what it looks like in JPEG. Okay, a ribbon to take it out of the box. Oh, it's probably a ribbon to put the pen inside. Well, that's nice. Very light, by the way. I only can compare it to my old A3 tablet, which was a huge one, but that one is like, I don't know, 5 times heavier than this. I'm not sure, this is A4 size, if we use that kind of measurement. So, I think L is the right word as well. Ooh, what is this? This looks fancy. Ooh, pen nibs and the ring to take them out of there. Let me take it out. So yeah, the ring and the nibs for the pen actually look a lot like the ones Pen Pro 2 has in the latest generation of Wacom. They also started making them thick at the tip. Okay, so this whole thing goes into this nice little pocket. I'm keeping the main thing for the last. Here's some manual. Okay, how to replace the nib. How to charge the pen. Yeah, by the way, this pen is chargeable, because only Wacom has a non-chargeable pens. Okay, I learned everything. Now for the pen. Please don't unscrew. Charge each 3 months. Okay, let's see what's not to unscrew. Oh, this is very light, by the way. I expected a rather heavy pen, because it's with the battery. I remember every battery pen is always noticeably heavier than the Wacom battery-less pen. Well, this looks pretty good. Here. Pretty sharp and simple. I don't think it has an eraser. It just has 2 side buttons and the main nib. A nice rubbery surface on the whole front third of the pen. Okay, it looks pretty nice. I'm not sure where to charge it. Is this little hole in here gonna be chargeable? I assume so, but what is the cord? Oh right, there's more. So in this side we have 2 cords. Okay, this smaller one is, yep, this is to charge the pen with a tiny thing like this. Hope it's durable enough. And this is USB to micro USB kinda cable. They look fine to me. I'm not an expert in cables. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a double bottom or anything like that, so... Okay, so let's go ahead and plug it in and give it the first try, see how the pen works and all that. Also gonna try this new glove. It's actually Gaomon glove. Awesome. Okay, I connected everything together. I installed a driver from the Gaomon website from right here. Support driver download M106K Windows driver. Boom. Now the first time I installed the driver there was a problem that I think has something to do with administrator access. So if you have any problems with the driver, make sure you install it with administrator rights, because even the installation process was quite different when I did this. Okay, so here's the manual tool. It's a bit more elaborate than what I have on paper. So yeah, I'm actually wearing the new glove, and it fits much better than the one I used to have, because my old one is too big. It's actually not supposed to be so free on the hand. Now, I'm trying to charge the pen. It actually seems to be fully charged already. It had a red glowing thing going on inside of the side buttons, and now it doesn't have that. And also you can use it while you charge it, so everything works out. So I'm gonna unplug this charger. Man, this is probably... No, not lighter, actually like the same weight as my Wacom pen. So yeah, about the tablet itself, I love the fact that it has so many buttons. Look, it's 12 buttons, and they're in pairs, which is really comfortable for all kinds of increasing, decreasing the size of the brush, the opacity, zooming in and out, and so on and so forth. So it's rather comfortable. I've never seen a tablet with 12 hardware buttons on it. It's really cool. Yeah, and this is not a button, this is just for the looks. And there's literally nothing else on the sides or anything. Like, there's rubber plates underneath, and this is some hole, but it's like an, I don't know, like an air hole or something. Probably doesn't bring any purpose to the user. Yeah, the cord plugs in at the side, like the left side. I'm not sure I'm super happy about that, because when I'm gonna be using the buttons, I'll probably gonna be scratching all over it. Although you kind of use the hand on top of it like this, not really on the side. So that'll probably work out. But I think it would work better if it would be at least at the upper side or at the top. Upper side, I would be the most happy with. But I don't know. I hope it's not gonna be a problem for me. So yeah, the side thing works pretty slick for the pen, like this. Also there, I don't know, this way you can see it, there are so-called soft buttons from 1 to 16. These are the buttons that will work only with the pen, I suppose. There's no touch on the surface or anything like that. I know some tablets have touch, even though they don't have the screen on it, but this is not the case. This is just a tablet with a pen. Okay, the surface feels really nice. It's absolutely new, of course, but I remember the same kind of feeling Intuos 5 had. A nice, very smooth, sandy kind of surface. Just the right amount of resistance and smoothness. Man, the interface looks huge on this screen. It's so refreshing to paint on the screen without my actual hand covering the screen. After all these years, actually feels so nice. Yeah, the sensitivity is really nice for this kind of brush. Let's try something more precise. I know there's always a problem when you release really fast. Nope, no problems here. The strokes really look nice even when I go really fast. Oh, I think there's a little bit of a angle corner in here when you actually twist really fast. But aside from that, it's pretty much real-time, perfect kind of painting. I don't see any problem with that, so for its price it's really good. I know it doesn't have the tilt, though. It's only pressure sensitive. So yeah, here we go. This is supposed to be the tilting brush, it doesn't tilt. Well, good thing I'm not into tilting brushes lately. But yeah, that's the thing to keep in mind. It doesn't support tilting. It doesn't have an eraser in the pen, so basically it's just a pressure-sensitive, light pen with 2 side buttons, and you gotta charge it once in 3 weeks, and you can paint with it while you do it. Sounds like a good alternative. I looked it up, it's really cheap. Not exactly sure, I saw it somewhere with a sale, but it's like $50. So it's a really cheap tablet too. So this is what the driver looks like. Here you can set up, this looks very comfy, a lot better than you-know-whose tablet driver. So yeah, here we select a button, we click, and here we can select a key, any actual symbol key, with any Control Alt and Shift and Win combination, plus with a mouse button, and you can choose any one of them. So you can set up, I actually did it already somewhere. Oh, on my pen. Yeah, on the pen, you can set up, like instead of the switch brush, I can use Alt and left click the way I like it to pick up color from the canvas by just clicking the side button. So this is the way you do it. Pretty easy and obvious setup. Also, you can launch a program, I can see, with a button. Not sure what for, but I remember other tablets also have that. Windows ink, go away. Yes. Enable WinTab linear optimization. Oh, that's why the fast strokes are rather smooth. WinTab linear optimization. So yeah, that's the thing. So the upper side button will be the right button. Okay, good for me. You can select the screen. Oh, you can enable soft keys. If I apply it, yeah, this working surface of the tablet goes a little bit smaller because right on top of it, the top part will be taken away by the buttons, these soft buttons, so they will actually work as your hotkeys. And each and one of them has the same setting as every other hardware button as well. Yeah, so if I don't need them, I can actually use the whole working space. Yep, right now it actually works over the buttons. Oh, we can also disable the press keys. Okay, and one thing that I don't seem to find is making settings just for any specific program. Yeah, it seems like the whole thing just works for all the programs the same way. So you can't have certain settings of your pen for Photoshop and then other settings for PaintStorm Studio. So that's a bit of a bummer, but aside from that, settings seem to be pretty good. Okay, everything seems to be working just nice. There are pressure sensitivity adjustments to make it a bit softer. Oh, 248 steps. That's pretty good. I think mine has that as well. I may be wrong though. Okay, so this is it for Gaomon M106K tablet. The first impression is really nice. Even though this tablet is really cheap, the way it's built seems to be very high quality. The pen is really light, which is awesome. A lot of buttons, kind of a weird positioning of this charger thing, and no ability to set up the functions for the pen for different programs, for the pen and the tablet. So that's the basic impression for me at the moment. We'll take a look at it once more after a week of usage, but for now I think it's pretty good for its money. It has just the features that you need to actually make a good painting without any extra things. No touch support, no tilt support. You decide if you need it. I don't think anyone actually needs those. So if you're on a budget, this seems to be a very good solution. But again, we'll see after a week of usage. I love how it has this thing, the ribbon for the pen. I never had a tablet that has that. So yeah, for now this is it. Tell me guys what you think about this device, because I get a lot of comments from people constantly telling me that they wish they would have money to buy a good tablet. This may be just the tablet you need to, you know, paint the way I paint. Of course I paint on the screen, but as I said many times before, you don't need the screen at all. In many ways, it's actually more comfortable to paint without the screen. And I thank you for watching if you did. I guess you did if you're here. Leave a like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Do not unscrew. Do whatever you want. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, it meant don't unscrew this cap. It just goes off like this. I see. Case closed.